Welcome to your slow flow practice. You may need a couple of blocks if you know that you are tight of hamstring. Come to make your way onto your mat into a wide-kneed child pose, sinking sit bones back to heels and reaching the fingertips way in front of you. Feeling the stretch into inner thighs and along the spine. Taking this moment to connect into the breath. Filling particularly the back body here with your inhale. And then walk your hands all the way over to the right. Taking a side body stretch down your left hand side. Keeping the breath nice and full. To come over to the left. And to intensify this stretch, you can always bring the right hand on top of the left if that feels comfortable. Coming back to center. And slowly come up to a seated position, perhaps kneeling if that's comfortable. Take your left arm up and over, coming into this lovely side stretch, breathing into your rib cage. To take it up and over, second side, over to the left. And keeping the hips very rooted and grounded to the floor. Coming back to center, taking a gentle neck stretch. Right hand gently connects to the head and reach the left arm away to the left. And that should intensify the stretch for you down the left hand side of your neck. Gently ease your head back to center. And then switch side, left hand to the head and right arm stretches out. Calming back and then connecting hands to the floor. Let's move into a very fluid circular cat-cow. So rolling your chest right and left. And perhaps making this movement even bigger by bringing in some hip circles, some neck circles, some bringing hips forwards and back, anything that feels good for you in the body. So really nice way to connect into your body and breath here. And taking a few more breaths, circling around, noticing what feels good and what doesn't. To gently lower your belly to the floor and sweep your arms back behind you. Coming into the lovely locust, lifting up upper body and legs. And there's a sense of sending chest forwards at the same time as feet reach back. You're getting as long as you can. To make your way into downward facing dog. Always the first time we touch downward facing dog, we take a few moments just to pedal through the feet, stretching out into the hamstrings. And of course you can bend the knees and melt chest back to the thighs if you struggle to get the legs straight. So always a very nice modification, that softness behind the knee. Starting to walk the feet to meet the hands, coming into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Whole upper body loose and relaxed over the legs. And slowly peel up to your Tadasana, rolling the shoulders back and move to the front of your mat, feet together if you can. Let's ease into the shoulders, Bend the knees, brush the floor, Utkatasana chair pose. To sweep into Uttanasana, your fingertips reach up to the sky. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, we come into this yoga squat. And exhale, softly release over your legs. Again, deep breath in, sit bones back. And exhale into this forward fold. And with the opportunity of interlacing the fingers, if that feels nice for your shoulders, it just intensifies the stretch. And of course, you can keep hands apart if that's better, or even cupping the elbows is another real nice option. Take another inhale and exhale, whichever you have gone for, and then bend the knees, sweep all the way up, coming up to stand. Finding your way into Tadasana, hands to the heart. 3 rounds of slow Surya A, full inhale to lift. And an exhale, empty the breath as you melt over the legs. Take an inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, heart forwards. And take an exhale, stepping back into plank. A deep breath in. And then an exhale sends you knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhaling into cobra, to exhale, downward facing dog. And throughout these next few rounds of your flow, try to cultivate this very steady and even breath. There is no rush in movement and no rush in breath. Let's step to the top of the mat. Take the inhale and half lift, and exhale, reconnect into your forward fold. Deep breath in, big circle and sweep of the arms, and exhale into mountain pose. Again, deep breath in, circle and lift. Exhale, melt and fold. Steady breath. Inhaling, ripple the spine forwards. And exhale into plank. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out, gently lower to the floor. Inhaling low or high cobra, long through the neck. And exhale, transition, taking your sit bones to the sky into your downward facing dog. Heels lengthen back in space and belly pulls in to support you from your midsection. Bend the knees, look forwards. Inhale, step into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Press through the feet. Lift as tall as you can to the sky. Hands connect to the heart, Tadasana. Deep breath in, lift. Deep breath out, fold. Your third round, Surya A. Inhale, fill up the breath. Exhale, let it go. Lower knees, chest, chin on your next exhale to inhale. Roll the shoulders back, open through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spreading through the fingers, really press your hands into the floor. Trying to push as much weight into your legs as you can. Bend the knees, look forward, step to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift and exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep to rise and exhale, Tadasana, hands to the heart. Taking a moment here before you move into your standing poses. Let's take a deep breath in and lift up. And take an exhale to the right into your side bend. Inhale to center and exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center and exhale, release back into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, step your right leg back into your low lunge. Take an inhale, peel your chest up, crescent. Exhale, pull back, half splits. Let's do that twice more. Deep breath in like a wave, arms and chest lift. And exhale, they melt over that extended leg. Deep breath in. Final time, peel up, lift up. Exhale, staying this time into that hamstring stretch. Take an inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, touch the foot. Inhale, we open, rotate. Exhale, we bring our upper body parallel to the floor. Again, deep breath in to open. Deep breath out. And then this time sit back and quite simply sit and stretch and breathe into this incredibly deep opening into the back of that leg. And slowly transition to that lunge just to enable you to ease into your downward facing dog. Option, of course, to take a vinyasa. Otherwise, to conserve energy, particularly if it's the evening and you're taking it slowly, you can leave the vinyasa out. Let's step the right foot forwards. Ground the sole of your left foot to the floor, coming into the lovely warrior one, a strong pose, bringing your rib cage forwards as much as you can. Take that interlace or cupped elbows, of course. Deep breath in, open the shoulders, deep breath out, melt your upper body to the inner right knee. Legs are incredibly strong and engaged here to support the weight of your upper body as you melt. Touch down either side of that front foot, lengthen into your lunge and step forwards, Uttanasana, to finish that flow. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Moving into your second side, still working with that steady breath. Deep breath in, lift. Exhale, side bend left. Inhaling center and exhale, side bend right. Inhaling to lift and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, here's the half lift. Exhale, it's the left leg that steps back into that lunge. Inhale to lift. Exhale, half split. Deep breath in, come back to the lunge. Deep breath out, melt over that extended leg. Final time. Deep breath in, lift. Exhale, stretch. Coming into the twist, nice and fluid twist. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, touch the foot. So you're opening the body, stacking the shoulders, and then bringing your upper body parallel to the floor. One more, we open. Exhale, fold. To once again option of sinking sit bones back onto the heel to take a couple of breaths into this hamstring stretch. Spine is long. Making that transition, touch into your lunge. Inhale to open and exhale, downward facing dog. Your vinyasa, inhale, plank and exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby or high cobra and exhale, sit bones to sky, downward dog. Stepping left foot forwards, right foot off to the right. Warrior one, hips as square as you can. Full breaths into this strong pose. This time showing you the cupped elbow version as you melt into your humble warrior variation. Shoulder heads lifting away from the floor. And of course interlacing the fingers if you wish. Gently release either side of the foot. Lengthen into your fingertip lunge to step forwards and fold. Bend the knees, inhale, fly up, and exhale, hands into prayer pose. And let's take a moment here before we start that transition towards our seated stretches. Let's take a deep breath in and lift. And an exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. And then just step straight back into your downward facing dog to bring your knees down. Transitioning into gate pose with that right leg extended, left knee bent. And then melt your upper body forwards, and it's okay if you don't come too far. Just work with your own restrictions, your own body. And either way, with one leg extended to the side, you should feel a connection into the inner right thigh. And hands can always press behind you if you need to drive into the floor a little bit, just to help you tip forwards. And then let's bring the leg from out to the side into the midline. So bringing it right in front of you and melting this time into Janu Shirshasana. It should feel different in the body. You take the inner thigh stretch out and make it very much about the hamstring of that extended leg. To lift up, and let's take that seated sequence to your second side with left leg extended into gate pose. And check as you sit in stillness that your mind, your attention, your awareness is purely on the journey of the breath in and out of the body. So that is your focus rather than anything else going on in your environment or life. That leg transitions for a few breaths into Janu Shirshasana, directly out in front of you. Take another inhale and exhale. To slowly peel on up, and let's make our way onto our backs and into our lying twist. So hugging knees in to gently drop them over to the right, and your left arm extends out to the side. And perhaps closing the eyes here. Switching sides, knees to the left. And so you're beginning that journey towards your final rest pose of Shavasana. To come back to center, hug the knees in for a moment, and then come to stretch your body out. Dropping heavy into the bones of your body. And if there is any tension left in your body at all, take a deep breath in and get a sense of exhaling that tension out on your out breath. Breath shifts to something a little more shallow and natural as you rest. Rib cage just gently rises and falls. The only natural movement of your body here. To take a deep breath in and out, finding gentle movement into your body. To slowly make your way up to any comfortable position. Bring your hands to your heart, bowing the head in gratitude to your practice. And namaste.